Okay, let's look at number 5. Number 5 is one of those definition problems. So it has 3 parts. First, it gives us some integrals. So it's already done the area work for us. So the first integral, it says from -1 to 1 of f of x dx is 5. So they've given us that. We don't have to draw the graph and figure it out. There's nothing we do. The next thing that it gives us is the integral from 1 to 4 of f of x dx is -2. And the last thing that it gives us is -1 to 1 of h of x dx is 7. And then it asks us 3 things. The first thing that it asks us is the integral from 4 to 1 of f of x dx is what? Well, we know that 1 to 4 is -2, so that means that the integral from 4 to 1 of f of x dx, if our limits are backwards, then that means our answer is negative. If we already have a -2, then that becomes a +2. And that's the answer to part A. Part B says from -1 to 4 of f of x dx. So we have 2 things that include f of x dx. We have -1 to 1, and we have 1 to 4, both of f of x dx, and this is f of x dx. So what we do is the integral from -1 to 4 f of x dx, we have a property that says this is the same thing as splitting it at a number in the middle. So we can add -1 to 1 f of x dx to 1 to 4 f of x dx and get our answer. So -1 to 1 is 5 plus 1 to 4 is -2. So our answer is 3. Then the last thing it asks us is the integral of -1 to 1 of 2f of x plus 3h of x dx. So here are our -1 to 1 integrals. I see an f of x, I see an h of x. This one is multiplied by a number. They're added together and multiplied by a number. So first we need to rewrite this integral from -1 to 1. We can split up the h and g of x, so we have 2 times the f of x dx plus -1 to 1 of 3 times h of x dx. But if we look back up at our definitions don't have numbers in the front of those. But we do have an integral property that allows us to write the numbers outside. Multiplying by a number is the same on the inside of an integral, is the same thing as multiplying on the outside. So we can write this as 2 times -1 to 1 f of x dx plus 3 times the integral from -1 to 1 of h of x dx. When we look up here, -1 to 1 f of x dx is 5. So this is 2 times 5 plus 3 times -1 to 1 h of x is 7. So we have 2 times 5, which is 10, plus 3 times 7, which is 21. We add those together, we get 31, and that's our answer.